Well guys, after yesterday's horrible bumper disaster where I didn't damn well measure it, I think we're going to fix it by just scabbing on a piece of steel. Here I am wanting to make this car look super pretty, and now I'm going to be scabbing a giant chunk of steel to this thing. But today what we're going to be doing is getting this engine running. So what's it need to run? It has no motor mounts tied down, so I have to put all the motor mount bolts into it. The starter's bad, so we're probably just going to use this starter for now until I get the one I want. And then after that, we need to put a battery into it, tighten all those, gas tank in it, fuel lines, oil pressure sensor. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So let's get some stuff done to this, and then we'll be right back to show you guys the progress. So we've spent the last 2 hours wiring. In typical fashion, we've got everything kind of cleaned up. Gas tank's in there. We got the fittings tight now because it was leaking. I ran the wrong line. So we have this tube coming up to here. So you run it up and then down as a vent. And then if you roll over, it doesn't like to spill all the fuel. So it's kind of nice to have a vent on the tank. This light, it kills the batteries. So we have computer on. Let's try to twist these together here. We have fuel on. And then this should be starter. We got fuel for that oil pressure. A big vacuum. That seemed to fix that. Okay, whew. So found the vacuum leak and a big unused zip tie. Look at that thing. Woo! It's like a $7 zip tie. Okay, so we just gotta plug this vacuum leak here. It looks like I broke that. Maybe clean up this harness up just a bit. Maybe pull the giant pair of pliers out of there. What the heck is that doing in there? Yeah, so let's just clean this engine bay up and we'll be right back, but damn, she started up really good compared to what happened last year. Last year, this thing didn't want to run for me at all, so we got some more zip ties to put on, some strut braces, all that fun stuff, so let's do a little bit more work, I guess. We're making lots more progress. We got the gas tank holder on there, even more wiring done for the starter. We got all the rad hoses on. We got the strut brace on. We got an alternator on there. We took a brand new belt, threw that on there. We still got to find a plug for that. But yes, we have a lot more stuff on there. I would like to get a 100 amp fuse, maybe a 150 amp fuse for this alternator, and just have all that set up. And then, yeah, this thing's coming along. I think that's where we're going to call it a quits for today. But I am loving this light in here like this. This is, everybody uses it for underneath the hood, but I don't have a damn hood. But look how handy this thing is. You can like work all throughout this car with no issues. I like this. Just wish it didn't kill the damn battery so quick. But we got a lot of things done, and the most important part is we got this thing running today. So tomorrow we do have to put all the bottom bolts, nuts onto the motor mounts, because we don't have any motor mounts on this. Well, they're on there. They're just not tight. They don't have any nuts on them. Yep, ain't got no nuts in them. So tomorrow, tighten down the motor, fix the throttle cable, because this is an old body with a new body, so you got to adjust the throttle pedal. You just got to bend it in with your foot, not a big deal. And maybe we'll get the hood back onto it. We'll get all the hood cut open so it can go on. Still upset about this bumper. Like, I was way far off on my measurements. Like, what was I thinking? I don't know. But lots of work being done on this thing. We're probably going to try to weld these doors shut tomorrow. I have the custom door wraps for this. Maybe we'll start bleeding brakes, or at least put some brake fluid into it, and go from there, because this thing is getting to be in great shape, and I'm pretty happy about it. We do have to do a test and tune coming up, though. So we are going to be taking this thing for a test drive and putting it through its paces. Still lots more that we have to do. We have to do all of our repair plates that we're allowed, our bumper shocks, our 6 inches of plate. There's a lot more to be done to this. So thanks for watching, boys and girls. We got the motor running. Last year this gave us a very hard time to get running, and I'm super happy this year that it didn't. So you know what, that makes me feel 100 times better, because last year I was struggling getting this thing running for the show, but now it's ready and it's running. So quite a bit more that we got to do though. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here later on Zach's Workshop.